What up, y'all? Wonderthigh here, and today we're going to be reading Library of Illusions by Junji Ito. Now, this one's been suggested by Laugh Station. Remember, if y'all want me to read something, leave your suggestions down in the comments, and I'll get to them. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. I was living with my husband, Goro Shirazake, in his mansion. Every room of it overflowed with his own personal collection, and every book was handed down to him by his father. The books numbered around 150,000, mostly rare or first editions. For the Shirazaki family, the library was a priceless heirloom. From that mountain of books, he could pick out the one he wanted in an instant, but I was most shook to learn that he had read through the entire library no less than 3 times. This motherfucking bookworm. And even if you doubted that, you couldn't doubt his intelligence. This man was like Professor X or something. That was part of what drew me to him when we married. But what's the matter, dear? You look upset. Coco, there's a book right here. Have you seen it? Wintertime for Renee by Michael Lasney. A love story. Oh, I'm reading it right now. You told me you liked it, so I thought I'd check it out. What? You can't just take them as you please, motherfucker. If you want a book, ask me first. That way I can make sure everything stays exactly right where it should be. I'm sorry. This library is my responsibility, got it? This is library. I won't tolerate even a single book out of place. Not for a second, bitch. Damn, bro, calm the fuck down, god damn. With every spare moment, he would check every shelf around the mansion. His devotion bordered on obsession. Yeah, this man got OCD. And every day without fail, he would keep a diary. Since the age of 4, he cataloged the day's events in minute detail, and he never seems to miss a day. His diary, now spanning dozens of volumes, was kept under lock and key. Dear? Are you alright? What an awful dream. I was losing my books, one by one. More than anything, he feared that something would happen to the library. I had no idea why he would have any reason to worry. It wasn't like I was trying to steal them and sell them on eBay. And as the days went on by, the fear only grew stronger. Dear, get a hold of yourself, bitch. You have to get some sleep for once. No. I have to check the shelves in this room, this very room, tonight. Why are you so hung up on all this? Tell me. You've been getting worse ever since we got married. You know, you're right. Ever since you've been living here, Coco, I felt more and more on edge. What? Why? Think I'll do something to your books? I'm not gonna steal them and sell them on eBay. No, sorry. Your library is a treasure to me too. It's always been. What's yours is mine, baby. Sukasa Mikasa. Don't you think I know that? But I can't help it. I don't care how stupid you think it is. I can't take my eyes off these goddamn books. With that, my husband had eyes only for his own ruin. He don't even look at me the same way he looks at his books. No. It's gone! Coco! Dear, what's the matter? Cocoa Puffs. What'd you do with Wintertime for Renee? What? When I finished it, I put it back. You already checked that I did. It's gone. It's not on the motherfucking shelf. He was right though. Wintertime for Renee was gone. We looked all night without success. This isn't happening. Not Wintertime for Renee. It was my mom's favorite, in a rare edition. Not only that, it was her personal copy. Dear, you can't go on like this. Come to bed. What? Did you find it? No. But there's another book gone. Which one is it this time? Tanio Akasabi's Hellskin. Gone. Gone, I say. Hellskin. My dad's favorite book. He always told me it was the scariest book ever written. Even scarier than scary stories to tell in the dark. From that day on, he kept searching like a man possessed, and there was nothing I could do to stop him. Little did he know that I stole him and sold him on eBay. Damn it. Damn it! And then, at last... Dear? Why would you push yourself this far? What could have happened to you that led you to all this? I found the key to a secret shelf in the study. There had to be something in those diaries of his. This bitch nosy as hell. Where did mommy go? She went off with some guy. Oh, not coming back. Where did she go? Son, I'm gonna lay some truth down for you. She went for milk and she never came back. Alright? That's all it is. From the diaries, I finally came to understand something about his parents. His mother was a gentle, beautiful woman. She would always read Wintertime for Renee for him. He was young, and there was a lot in there he didn't understand, but the kindness he felt in every word always brought him sweet dreams. But one day, she left his father for another man. It was winter. He was 4. Mommy, mommy. For a while, he would run aimlessly around the house, calling for his mother. As for his father, he took it even worse. Night after night, that motherfucker would read horror novels to his son, just to terrify his little bitch ass. His father's condition further worsened, to the point where he was babbling nonsense. The books are escaping. One could only guess what he was thinking when he began to commit every book in the library to memory, one after the other. Finally, he was committed to a mental hospital, and he doesn't say what happened to his father after that. In any case, it was clear that my husband endured a childhood of suffering that might remain to this very day. Still, the sheer volume of these diaries, that detail, it's like his entire life until now is crammed into these books. 2 days later, when my husband finally woke, he began saying the strangest things. Good news, Cocoa Puffs. Wintertime for Renee finally found that hoe. Really? Where? Late last night, there was someone at the door. Someone? At the door? Wintertime for Renee had came at last. She was beautiful, just like my mother was, but she was clearly Wintertime for Renee. How did I know? She read the whole thing in front of me, from cover to cover. And if it wasn't for her reading of Wintertime for Renee, I'd have sworn it was a zombie. Listen to yourself, dear. It was just a dream. You're talking nonsense, bitch. That was no dream. Look, can't you see her standing there? Wintertime for Renee? Bitch, hold up. First books, now ghosts? Those are like my 2 worst nightmares. The next day, terror further gripped my husband. Dear, what's the matter? Why are you shaking like that? It's back. It's come back for me. Hellskin. He's the most terrifying thing ever put on paper. I try to keep him away. Ew, what the fuck, y'all? Sir, you're gonna need a manicure, goddamn. Take your ass to the barbershop too, what the fuck? But he came in through the window and started reciting that cursed novel in that death rattle voice of his. Just listening to those words, it's like getting raked over broken test tubes. And now that your skin has all sorts of... Listen to me, motherfucker. We're going to see the doctor. Get some help. There must be some kind of treatment for this. Cocoa Puffs, there's no need for that. I got a better idea. He'll come again, so let him come. Let's see him do his worst.
words as an offering to the cursed souls below. Forward. Aku dormaki shawenmek. The blood that spilled around the world. Just a glimpse of it to own in one's eye was enough to sear through the entire brain, so the mouth of hell could no longer be seen. Holier as the most awful chewing.
Dear? He sat there for God knows how long, whispering. Yeah. At times the fear would be too much to take, and he would scratch apart his own body. Yeah. It was clear to me that he was fighting with something, probably a cat.
Again, you wouldn't be capable of that. It ate away at me. To do that to a human body, to make it in the likeness of hell itself.
Dear, stop it! You're freaking me the fuck out!
The surgeon had only made things worse, cursed as he'd been since the 50s.
Enough! Stop! Stop!
Final chapter. Sada Mortlifidora.
No! Coco? Yo, Coco Puffs. Have you come too? Dear. Everything is A-okay now. Hellskin is gone. I won. Try as he might, forcing that story on me. It was he that met his end last night. I forced myself to remember every last word that left his mouth, rendering his existence meaningless. It'll all be fine now. No need to worry. Ah! No! No. Dear? What is it this time, motherfucker? Renee. Winter time for Renee is gone. I couldn't help it. While she recited those words to me, I couldn't stop myself from memorizing them. She'll never appear before me again. Would that she never came at all, had I known it would be like this. That's it. That does it. I'll make every book in here a part of me. And so, I witnessed him perform a terrifying feat of intellect. He set himself memorizing the entire library, pushing himself beyond human capacity. For every book he owned, tens of hundreds of thousands, he stopped not even for encyclopedias and proved it by reciting them for me. The Niagara Falls Peace Conference, 1914. It was utterly bizarre. 1 minute, he'd be sitting in silence, but for the sound of turning pages. Then suddenly, in a high-pitched voice of someone on fast forward, he read it back, so it echoed throughout the entire house. The number of books he memorized had to have exceeded 100,000 already. The ones he was done was piled up like mountains. The sight of it was enough to fill me with concern every time. Hey, he kinda reminds me of Cheska from Full Metal Alchemist. Y'all remember her? Dear, I'm begging you. No more, please. A girl's got needs too. Come on, come help me. Quiet. Just a bit more to go, but my brain is reaching capacity. Can I fit everything in, or will my brain explode? Will I gain all knowledge or lose it all? Don't. Stay in control. By the next day, my husband laid there, a shell of his former self. Chapter 1. When we first met, Renee's love, pure as the snow that coated the town. His brain had been taken over by the library. By his hands lay a few dozen or so fallen books. He had been trying to memorize them right up until the end. Which books? His own diaries. No, it's too sad. If he could have just remembered his own memories, would he have kept his sanity safe? Dear, all this for a stupid library. Fire! The Shirozaki house is burning. We recovered a body inside the house when that burnt up. Yes, get me an idea on that one right away. That I mean my husband. What? You live there? You're his wife? I lit that fire myself, but I didn't want to kill him. The flames spread so fast, I couldn't get him out. I just had to destroy the library, so I burnt it, and it's all gone. At last, it's all gone. Ma'am, you're gonna fucking get a murder charge. No more library, no more illusions. I'm glad. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to tell all this to the police. Did your husband have any other family? Well, I know Coral does. The next town over, in the hospital. I don't think there'd be much point in calling though. Shiroha Hospital. The end. Alright, y'all. Thank you to Laugh Station for recommending this story. This was interesting. You know what? As strange as Junji Ito's stories go, this was kind of a tamer story in comparison to, like, you know, everything else he does. This was still pretty good though, not gonna lie. Alright, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel out so much. We're almost at 2,000. We're halfway to 2,000. So that's crazy. Thank you so much for watching. Hope y'all stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Alright, y'all. Peace.